going to be the key. But the two spotlight players, no real surprise to the Slovenian side of things. Dragic, supreme, 31 years old, going into his last ever EuroBasket. He's going out with a bang, 25 points per game and 4.3 assists per game. Leading scorer in EuroBasket. And Decolo, than they did yesterday. Poor defensive recovery by Doncic, enabling that one.
Here's Goran Dragic. Step back three. Good! Well, it's dangerous for France. First two scores, perhaps going for the most important players, but here's Fournier, another vital part of this French team. Dragic brings it forward. And switches to Doncic from the perimeter. Drains another three! And he makes both shots to level up the scores early on. Doncic here to Dragic, who's surrounded by Urtel. And Dragic has it nicked from him by Evan Fournier. Goes coast to coast. Fournier puts it up from range. Now Dragic. Real quick fire start to this game, and Dragic makes it look so simple. And Decolo leaves it just a little short. Bringing those permutations in a moment. Here's Goran Dragic. For three. Just left that one short. Diao tries to pick up the rebound. Blažić with a good hustle. Vidmar comes away with it. Dragic to Doncic. Now out to Jaka. Blažić wide open three. Laverne tries to cover. Can't. Urtel. Back out. Laverne for three. Not afraid to take a three-point shot on Laverne, but hasn't had any luck. So 50% from the perimeter in this competition, but none from two so far. And he takes a seat on the bench and is replaced by Kevin Serafin. Dragic in the meantime to Doncic. Takes aim and fires it down. Serafin helps him its way around the corner to Fournier. The outer Fournier. Fournier up to the rack and doesn't get it to go.
French national team, and that little short-range hook shot has worked well.
Dragic. Oh, nice finish. Two-point game. Dragic. Now just inside, according to the officials, so it'll just be...
That's a really smart play by Dragic. Westerman's arguing the point, but it's just a bright play. He can feel the hand of Westerman all over him, so he knows if he goes into shooting form that it kind of raises the levels, and the officials are going to call it. Can't put his hand on him. He's okay to armbar him. He's okay to push him away with the armbar. As soon as he puts his hand on him, Dragic is smart enough to know that if he makes a little bit more contact and goes into shooting form, officials will call it.
So 2 trips to the line instead of 3. No problem with the first for Dragic. Another player averaging in the high 80s from the charity stripe. Pass, Randolph couldn't quite collect it in his stride. Goes back out to the point guard. Dragic shrugging off Westerman, puts up a jumper. Rims out Tel Aviv between Germany and Lithuania. It's in Group B, which does affect things in Group A. The top place in Group A facing 4th in Group B, and vice versa. Lithuania, if things stay as they are, will finish top of their group. And that would land at Germany's 2nd place.
Yeah, whoever finished top of that group will be of interest to the winners of our next game. So Poland and Greece no doubt will have half an eye on that game.
Jan Sharp to inbound for Slovenia. Dragic up the baseline. Vidmar finds little pockets of space in the lane that don't seem on and puts it up and in.
It'd be great to get a statistic of the
10 points. Not such good news for the French, mind. Dragic gets it from Randolph. Dragic, and he looked to Vidmar again. Wasn't able to in the end, he was fouled by Labéry.
It's interesting to watch the rotations of both teams. As I said, frequently changing their rosters, moving people around. trying to keep fresh legs. Obviously, both these teams qualify for the knockout phase in Istanbul. They'll get 2 days rest now, so they'll get a travel day tomorrow and then a rest day the following day before they go in their round of 16 matchups. Should be enough to rest the players, but I imagine coaching staff will still be wary of which players are maybe a little bit more fatigued than others.
Dragic has a dead eye from the free throw line. It's important because he draws a lot of fouls, Mark. He's momentum on the runway, but can't get to the rack. Randolph is there for the loose ball. Sets up Dragic to Blasic for three. Oh, what a move. It's a long two. Just inside the perimeter. But what a sweep of the play that was from Slovenia.
Yeah, they've extended their lead out to 15 now. That's the concern for Coach Collet, hence the timeout. And they seem confident and happy. They're enjoying their basketball, and they're shooting.
Hertel from the elbow to the low post. Back out. Hertel left, so open, unbelievable, but he's missed it. Those were the shots he was making yesterday, Tomo Hertel. Randolph now. Good pass and the vision to spot Blasic. Dragic for three. Near side, the shot clock down to its dregs, and Vidmar with another board next to his name. 2:20 left in the quarter. Dragic puts Laverne on the floor, and Vidmar gets up to the racket.
Yeah, DeColo seems to be very, very quiet as we see Dragic dropping Laverne before he hands it off to his partner in crime, Vidmar. Just reminds you of John Stockton and Karl Malone, the way these two guys.
Officials have been busy of late.
Yeah, you have a feeling the way the game's been played, it's only going to get busier for them. Great to see, though, both teams. It means so much, and they both qualified for Istanbul.
Doncic into Dragic. Taking on Saravan, shoots for three, drains it, and that's a 50-point first half for Slovenia.
The little wins.
Doncic with that pass into Goran Dragic, and DeColo was doing a good job there. They made that. Vidmar determined not to pass to anyone else apart from Dragic there. It's Dragic getting the foul, get the ball to roll for it, and he will get to the line.
That's the thing you'll find with the good teams. They'll go back to what they know. So Slovenia haven't had the start to the second half they wanted. So what do they go back to? They go to the high pick and roll game with Dragic and Vidmar. Something they're confident doing. Everyone on the team knows how it's going to go. Everyone on the team knows where they need to space out to. And sometimes you just have to go back to it, grind it out, get the score, and get yourself flowing again.
Dragic with his first missed free throw of the day.
French backcourt.
Here is Dragic. For Prepelic. Oh, drains another three. Pass into Diao. Interception. And it's Goran Dragic who steals. Can he do the rest? He gets away from Laverne. He puts it up and in. It's another fast break. That's ended in points for Slovenia.
Yeah, it's a poor pass. Diao easily picked off by Dragic, just goes up and under. Coming in, change the dynamic now of the French front court.
Dragic going all the way and then shifting it out, and it's Doncic from the corner, and it's good. More than 40% success from range now for Slovenia. And they're having a party from the perimeter.
Yeah, the French started the third quarter so well, and then the Slovenians have just stolen a march on them from so many different places as well. There you go, Doncic with some acrobatics.
Reaching the pass back to Dragic. Everyone moves left, clears the court for Dragic to come to the right. The call has gone against Goran Dragic. Arguing his case, the
style.
DeColo bounce pass into Serafan. Now Diao gets it to his chest. Hertel surging in, he's quick. He fits into small gaps, but he's lost possession this time. But covers so well to swallow up the pass intended for Serafan. Now Randolph will get up to the rack and put it up and in, and one. Slovenia are leading their best performance until last here at EuroBasket 2017's group phase.
They're in full control now. France are looking a little bit shell-shocked, a little bit in the headlights as Randolph makes them pay with his athleticism.
Tupac up the baseline, back to Serafin, and he misses the right-hand hook. It's just not happening for France now.
From half court away, Dragic will go to the line.
Trying to keep it going.
Yeah, an impressive 7-0 start.
Dragic throws it up, fouled by Westerman, who's now on 4 fouls. He's only been on the court 8 minutes.
Yeah, Dragic again, just a quick first step, puts Westerman on the back foot. Westerman's having to play defense from behind, which is always going to be difficult, especially against someone as wily as Dragic.
$20 points again for Goran Dragic. The Nikolai Samashko Trophy, really designed for EuroBasket 2017.
Rest the better.
Doncic inbounds to Goran Dragic. Surrounded Dio and Westerman trying to prevent him getting anywhere. He progresses nonetheless over halfway. Dragic biding his time now. Darts forward, inside. Take a pass, Dio leading the transition again. 8 assists to go with it. This has been another vintage Dragic performance.
Yeah, it's just come up on our stats now. That was just classed as a disqualifying foul. So yeah, it's a straight thrown out the game for Fournier. It's not his 5th foul, just effectively his 2nd technical foul. So he's ejected from the game. Were off the charts and France struggled to stop them. In particular, Dragic, what a display again. 22 points, 8 rebounds. Doncic, 9 rebounds from the shooting guard position. And De Colo with 16. France will be happy that they had 3 other players in double digits as well. But they won't be happy to come away with the loss.
Well, you look at the big game, big name players for Slovenia, and once again they've stepped up to the plate. You picked out Klemen Prepelic beforehand, 14 points for him, Doncic 15, Dragic 22, and of course notable mention as ever for Gaspar Vidmar with 13 points. Well, look at the celebrations, they are just starting. Slovenia have got the job done here in Helsinki, but they will feel it's just a job half done at this stage.
Yeah, and you can see it by their celebrations. It's something